gentlemen, this contest is moving forward. Is for the WWE Championship.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Welcome to the 3Wa Preshow on Around the Turnbuckle. I'm the Big Alboski. That is the original Hack Guy and the ruler of it all, the 3Wa Hardcore Champion, JT Cage. Gentlemen, we've arrived.
18-month Hardcore Champion. Going to go on to 19 months. Going to go to 20 months. Going to go to 21. I'm talking 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, forever. 3Wa Hardcore Champion. Correct.
It's hard to argue that because every time people bet against you, you come out on top one way or another. Either the Hack Guy's got a plan or something, or
JT will take him out.
A combination of the two.
Whether it's a plan or it's me just kicking ass, the house always wins. The house of the original family always wins. Brick house. But I'm not going to get into all that right now. I'm going to save that for the end. I'm going to save all that. People know the deal with that. I'm going to save that for the end because I might blow a gasket. No, don't do that.
Prince Piranha is putting up, looks like, I don't know if that's ducks or
I don't know. Like people got arts and crafts, whatever, man.
We don't have time to worry about Prince Piranha right now. So
I guess he might be commenting that you guys are sitting there sitting ducks right there, two sitting ducks.
Yeah, we're sitting ducks. All right. I can't wait to the ending of the show. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to disappoint all these Brick House followers and stuff. I can't wait to see the tears. I'm going to drink the tears of imaginable fathom from them all.
Now, I just received 3 messages straight up about where's the professor. The professor is on assignment, but he will be in attendance tonight in Quakertown. Rico Hendricks is checking in. Yawn. Kind of throw an insult your way there.
What about Rico? Who's you? Who is you? Out of my face.
That's the Toxic King, Rico Hendricks.
Toxic King. He ain't no king. There's only one king in 3WA, and his name is Malcolm King.
Right, baby.
That is absolutely true. But speaking
of Malcolm King, go ahead.
We will talk about Malcolm King.
Well, everybody knows that Malcolm King and Top Shelf Tyler Sims were banned from ringside. Well, Crybaby himself, Crybaby Brickhouse, goes to Dino Santa with a little idea. And, of course, Dino Santa approved of it. And now Malcolm King, the marvelous one, and Top Shelf Tyler Sims are not only banned from ringside, they're banned from the entire arena. They won't even be in Quakertown tonight.
Nope.
Wow.
No marvelous Malcolm King. No Top Shelf Tyler Sims. They are banned from the building. So, congratulations, Brick House. You got that.
You cried to Daddy Dino, and you got your way. As usual.
Unbelievable. All right, gentlemen, let's get down to the rest of the card. We will save the best for last. We will talk about the Hardcore Championship match at the end of the show. But for now, let's go through what we can expect tonight. Tickets are available, fans. QMART tonight. Slamsgiving. 3WA Slamsgiving is at the QMART. Quakertown, doors open at 6. $20 gets you in, and you're going to see a great night of 3WA wrestling action, as always, highlighted by the ruiner of it all, JT Cage.
Don't forget, you idiots are allowed to bring weapons
Yeah, that is correct. Yes, bring weapons for that matchup, that big hardcore title matchup. The fans bring the weapons, so
Check them at the door.
keep it within reason. All right, don't be bringing shotguns and nonsense like that. Keep it within reason. Just saying. God knows what those people in Quakertown might bring.
I mean, they can bring them if they want. I'm gonna tell you what, they ain't gonna get a chance because that's what they're. Nope, we'll talk about it at the end.
Absolutely, we'll talk about it at the end.
Beautiful picture to the right side of it.
Slamsgiving, yes, there it is. Slamsgiving. The stars of 3WA will be in action tonight at the QMART. Tickets are $20. Like I said, the doors open at 6. Making their 3WA debut is Sam Thompson and Valerie Verman. Not too much is known about these two from me or the Hat Guy or JT Cage. I know this for a fact, but I have done my research, and I have seen that these two are forces to reckon with, and Valerie Verman, as we'll talk about in a minute, will get a championship match against an old foe of yours, Autumn Breeze.
Well, let me tell you. I mean, just another bimbo that needs to go back to the kitchen. But maybe she could be the one to dethrone Autumn Breeze finally and send her back to that kitchen pearly. Maybe they can make brownies together. And as far as
that'd be interesting. That would be very interesting if she did that. NICCO GREY says, "Bring glass."
No, you just bring your ass, Nico. You just bring your ass.
Oh, and bring that ass manager of yours too.
Yeah, your manager's ass.
Rico Hendricks, the Toxic King, will be there. There we go. Good. There's a confirmation there. Rico Hendricks will be there. Sam Thompson is a good friend. He's phenomenal. Okay. What is he, AJ Styles?
Yeah, we'll be the judge of that.
Rico, if you say so, if he wants to keep being so quote unquote phenomenal, and if you want to still call yourself a king, you lucky that the real king, marvelous Malcolm King, is not going to be at the arena, Rico. You're already pissing me off. You crossing dangerous territories, stuff you don't want to cross. And then you want to bring Sam Thompson to the Sam Thompson, your flamboyant looking self with your glasses and your puckered face looking stupid. You better watch yourself too. Do not cross the family, because you know what happens when you cross the family, you get dealt with.
Oh, absolutely.
Ask Daniel Cunningham about that.
Let me tell you something. I got a plan for everyone. So come on.
Also making his return to 3WA is Robbie Illuminati. Apparently, once upon a time competed in 3WA.
Maybe before my time.
It's possible.
I don't recall that name.
Now I'm the only one that wears skull mask. Here he comes, trying to take my stuff.
Well, look at that. Yeah. I can't believe you weren't insulted at the minute the picture popped up.
I am. Trust me. I am so fuming mad right now. I don't even want to be doing this show, to be honest. There's no disrespect to you, Big Al Bo.
Nope. I know. I appreciate it.
I am pissed about a lot of things. We're going to get into it. Sam Thompson versus Damon
Thompson. So the aforementioned Sam Thompson coming in, and he's going to take on Damon Dante, who the outcast Damon Dante, who's been rather impressive since his debut in 3WA. Bit of a high flyer. Both of these guys are high flyers, and both of them this would be a big match to kind of catapult them towards possibly a chance down the line, maybe of a high impact championship match. Whoever comes out on top of that one when we have that later.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. You know what I mean? They can probably both be high impact qualifiers. You know what I mean? Sam Thompson. Oh, now you got no shirt on now. Now you took off the shirt and glasses. You know,
he just ripped it off there.
Damon Dante. You know, I've seen what he's done.
No words from Piranha, just a bunch of emojis. I don't get it.
First of all, don't cut me off by talking about Prince Piranha stuff. I see the damn fish and stuff. Get out of here. I was in the middle of speaking.
Go ahead.
Don't interrupt the ruiner when he's speaking.
Thank you. I was going to give my insights about Damon Dante. You know what I mean? I've seen him. He's very impressive. I haven't seen what Sam Thompson can do. I know what Damon Dante, I've seen it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to advantage goes to Damon Dante. Unless Sam Thompson can prove something besides puckered lips and shades.
We'll find out. And he'll have Valerie Verman. Valerie Verman will be ringside in his corner.
You got some thoughts on this?
Not really. A lot of times I'm very busy with the original family things, so I don't really get to see a lot of action that goes on. A lot of times I'll watch these matches after the fact, so I'll make a decision then. to me, this one's a coin toss. We'll see. Hey, may the better man win. That's all I got to say at this time about that. That's just my opinion on this match.
All right, there we go. Moving on. The
Chris
3WA
Bud-
Extreme Championship will be defended by Evan Atlas in a triple threat match versus the now defunct Rule Britannia, a.k.a. Theo Ivory and Wyndham James Winthrop III. This is a combustible element here, and Evan Atlas is kind of caught in the middle, guys.
Well, first of all, I love when a good tag team break up. I love the chaos. You know what I mean? We love that dysfunction.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, wait.
And so kudos to Wyndham for doing what he did to Theo. All right. As far as Evan Atlas go, I mean, this might be his toughest challenge yet for the 3WA Extreme Championship. See, but unfortunately, and it kills me to say because I can't stand that full-time beast, the part-time beast, whatever. He's probably going to be the one to come on top because I think Wyndham and Theo are going to be too into their business.
I was just thinking the same thing. I think that the two of them are going to be, so enthralled with each other that they're forgetting that they're fighting for a championship. And so I got to give the nod to Evan Atlas on this one as well.
NICCO GREY says Theo is
going
his
to win
pick.
through some mistake of either Theo or Wyndham.
I agree. I think there's too much of a rivalry between Theo Ivory and the Prime Minister of Professional Wrestling they're gonna kind of cancel each other out, and Evan Atlas is gonna be able to escape, and I repeat, escape with the Extreme Championship tonight in this triple threat match. But
let me say this because I've seen my opponent for tonight pop in and said he's giving it to.
He did. He said Theo Ivory. Yes,
definitely Theo's going to lose because Nico don't know how to pick winners. I mean, he picked Brickhouse as a manager.
Well, that was one big mistake, right?
I mean, it was a mistake that we're going to rectify for him. We're going to rectify that mistake for him by sending him packing.
Absolutely.
We'll wait.
I'm not arguing with that at all. I'm supposed to be biased to the professor.
He can't pick winners. So Theo's definitely done.
Yeah.
Well, it goes both ways. Nico can't pick a winner manager, and Brickhouse can't pick a winner to manage. So it'll work its way out.
We'll get to that.
A loser managing another loser, right?
We'll get to that.
All right, moving on. The 3WA Women's Championship will be defended against by Autumn Breeze to the newcoming Valerie Vermin. Again, just like Scott Thompson, who she's associated with, not much is known about her, but I do know, I have it a good authority, that Autumn Breeze knows her well, so it should be a good match up there.
Well, Valerie Vermin, I have seen a match with on the interwebs involving Autumn Breeze and another federation, Autumn Breeze and Valerie Vermin. I believe it was a hardcore match, not technically a get back to the kitchen match like I won, but it was some kind of woman female temper tantrum match. And I mean, it was pretty decent, Autumn got the victory. Like I said, not enough is known about Valerie Vermin to the 3WA fans.
Right.
But so I believe from the fan power, Autumn Breeze will pull us out against Valerie Vermin.
Rico Hendricks says Valerie is my friend too. She's gonna win.
Who the hell care, Rico? Who the hell care who's your friends? This is business. Show business.
It's not your friends. It's your business. That's the oldest saying in the book, right, Hackeye?
Rico, you pissing me off. You are pissing me off. I don't even know you like that. You coming on my show talking? She built different. No, I'm built different. Get out of here, Rico. She built different. We're gonna see she built different. When Autumn beats her, I'm gonna laugh at your face in the back.
Wow. Hackeye, you got thoughts on this one?
No, I believe the Duke's going to go to Autumn Breeze because of her years of experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I toughened her up. Remember, I toughened her up.
Absolutely.
I toughened the chick up.
Got a point.
Yeah,
Got a point.
I give it to Autumn Breeze.
All right.
I toughened her up. Amazing Autumn Breeze.
Even though I don't like her.
Yeah, well, right. You don't have to like her, but you can respect her.
Well,
There'll never be a like in this situation.
We don't like many people at all.
So, the 3WA High Impact Championship will be defended by Greg the Mechanic Manuel against the challenger, the #1 contender, Mikey Raw. Gentlemen, this match could possibly steal the night.
Well, first of all, I know you a great stalker. This match going to stay on the night. First of all, I have a match too.
Right. And that's the one that's going to steal the night.
Apologize. That's disrespectful to me. They talk about this match going to stay on the night.
This might be
I
the
said it
second
may.
stealer
I
of the
will.
night.
I said it
but
may.
we're the main stealer.
Yeah. Oh, when you get to my, you better be like, this match is going to steal the night. But anyways, no, it should be a good match. I ain't saying they ain't stealing stuff, but it's going to be a good match. A good-ass match. Mikey Raw, you know, he's been looking hungry. He won last one. He beat Rico, who keep popping in here. He beat you, Rico.
He did. He absolutely did.
Toxic King. He beat you. I believe he pinned you, Toxic King. It was you and the dude out there. Mikey Raw pinned you, not the dude. He pinned you, Rico. And then Greg the Mechanic Manuel, obviously I know firsthand what he can do out there. I've been in the ring with him before. I was a 18-month hardcore champion, and before he was a 14-month high impact champion. I won that match.
Absolutely.
I can see what he can do out there and what he's been doing for the last 14 months. Pretty impressive stuff, you know. But this might be his biggest challenge because just like Greg the Mechanic used to be hungry, I've seen his debut. I've been probably his second match in 3WA or something like that. I've seen where he has become. I remember when he first came and he was hungry and had gleam in his eyes and promise of wanting to be a champion and became that champion and held it for 14 months. That same gleam that Greg the Mechanic used to have, now Mikey Raw has. Again, it's almost like history repeat itself. Mikey Raw is now the one stepping up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So who's going to win this one? I'm going to give it to Mikey Raw because I believe Greg Manuels is facing his past right here.
Wow. Hawkeye, you agree with that?
You got to think I was that smart to say all that.
Yeah, I believe that Mikey Raw is going to possibly pull the upset. It'll be, well, probably the only title change that night. Yeah, tonight. But I believe that Mikey Raw has what it takes to beat Greg the Mechanic.
Yeah.
Well, to play devil's advocate, I have all the respect in the world for Mikey Raw. However, this guy has had the title for 14 months, and by no mistake, all right, he's taken on all challengers, so I'm not betting against the 14-month champion, just like I won't bet against the 18-month hardcore champion either. I'm not going to bet against the 14-month high-impact champion, Greg the Mechanic Manuel. I think he retains. Donnie Bambino, the new Don is here. You're welcome.
Perfect. No, keep that up. Donnie Bambino. What your people's called the Badlands or something?
The bad guys.
Oh, the bad
fellas.
You guys are friends with that Nathaniel Cunningham.
The bad fellas.
A message. How you tell him the message? Because that's perfect. That's like his best friend right there. You tell him what you need to tell him.
Uh-oh.
Well, Mr. Bambino, you can go back and tell Nathaniel Cunningham that I will be confronting him tonight. He knows exactly what he did. Now, they said it was an accident, and I'm inclined to believe it was an accident when he nailed me right in the head. But he still needs to be confronted because I have something that I need to talk to him about.
And my advice, Mr. Bambino, the Don, the new Don, if you don't want to become the old Don, you'll mind your business with the situation and tread very lightly.
Ooh.
Okay? I'm going to tell you that straight up. Let me take the glasses off. Hello, my name is JT Cage, the ruler of it all. This right here is the man you respect, the original hat guy. All right? The greatest manager on this side of the seaboard. We haven't properly introduced ourselves as the original family to you. But your boy, Nathaniel Cunningham, stepped over a line and hit this man in the head with a steel pipe. We don't let that stuff go lightly.
And believe me, I still have a slight headache from that shot to the head. And Nathaniel Cunningham needs to be addressed about the situation, because I'm just not going to let it go away, even though it might have been an accident. Because if I knew it was intentional, Nathaniel Cunningham wouldn't be on this planet anymore.
Well, I got a couple comments here I want to get in here. Rico Hendricks, speaking of when you mentioned that he lost to Mikey Raw, he said, a broken clock is right twice a day. Get back at me when your resume looks like mine. That goes for the both of you.
Who? To me?
Yeah.
I know he's talking about me because I'm 18-month hardcore champion. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I know he's laughable. Get him out of here. You said a couple of comments. I don't even need to read that.
And you guys, and you gentlemen both mentioned his name enough, and here he is. Nathaniel Cunningham is here. JT, if you somehow retain tonight, watch your back, because I'm taking that hardcore championship in 2023.
You listen here, you little punk. You might not even make it to 2023 in 3WA if you ain't careful. All right? You listen here, you little bastard.
Before you, let me handle this. Before you even think, Nathaniel Cunningham, before you even think about aspirations of wrestling for this hardcore championship in 2023, it's still 2022. It's still 2022, and you and I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you because somehow I don't know what to think, really. Did you do this on purpose, or was it an accident?
He tried to apologize.
He tried to apologize.
I can leave behind that keyboard. He's laughing.
And anybody can apologize.
I mean, who do you think we are?
Because if I have any inkling tonight that it was intentional, you're going to have a problem. And you won't even have to worry about a pro wrestling career in 2023, let alone a shot at the hardcore championship.
You better have your apologizing shoes on. You better be apologizing.
And that's a promise. So tonight, you will be confronted, Nathaniel Cunningham.
Well, it seems like the bad fellas are going to be in full force tonight. So you guys will get that opportunity to talk to them.
We'll make it our business.
On to the next.
On to the next. You got it. So the 3WA Heavyweight Championship will be defended by champion Michael Mars versus the returning Robbie Illuminati. Again, Cage and Hackeye and I have
Robbie's
all
going to win. Robbie's going to win. I hope Robbie wins. I ain't got to think about this one. Anything that Mike Mars do, I hope he loses.
Okay.
You know that. You know he's been a thorn in my side my whole 3WA career, whether it's an AEC, whether it's now, whether it's him. Always in family business. He turns on Tyler Sips. He should.
Well, it's obvious. It's obvious where you guys are going to root for here, but I think to me, the X factor is Robbie Illuminati might be coming back to make a huge statement, and I think if he's going to make a huge statement, who better than to take away the 3WA Heavyweight Championship right here, right now?
Good. Because when Tyler Sims is unbanned, whether it's Tyler Sims or Malcolm King, either or, when they are unbanned from the arena come 2023 in January, one of them I'm sure is due.
Damon Dante's checking in. Illuminati sure looks interesting. He does. I'm not going to deny that.
Whatever, man. He's wearing a skull.
Nathaniel come up with these bland statements.
Nathaniel Cunningham is back. He says, Hackeye, I've reached out to apologize, and I've yet to hear a response, so now I've taken offense. I'll see you tonight.
You're damn right. You will see.
You haven't heard a response? You will hear it tonight, what my response is.
Well, back to this Robbie Illuminati's. All right, let me tell you. Back to Robbie Illuminati. I don't know what he could do out there. I don't know what he illuminating, but I hope he light up Michael Mars' ass. That's all I know. You know, I mean, I cannot stand that man.
I mean, he looks in great shape. You know, he looks in great shape, so it should be interesting.
I look in great shape too, but people still bet against me.
Not me.
Look at phenomenal shape.
The professor does, but not me.
I mean, do you know? You know how women like the autumn breeze and now this Vernon
They want all.
This ain't the time for that though. This ain't the time for that. But you know what they want. You know they want this chocolate daddy. You already know.
And the most anticipated match of the night, we are finally at it. The 3WA Hardcore Championship. Fans bring the weapons. And if Cage wins, Brickhouse must retire. Gentlemen, the floor is yours.
These fans, what is that music? What the hell is that? These fans, these idiots are going to bring the weapons because they feel like it's going to be a part of my downfall as their 18-month 3WA Hardcore Championship. They feel like they're going to have to be a part of history, of bringing me down. Here's the thing, though. You can bring all the weapons you want. You could. That's right, Uncle Mike.
Michael
That's
Boyle.
Uncle Mike right there. Get off your phone and respect the man. We introduce him like you do everybody. Oh, I got a comment from
The
you know
best photographer.
R.I.P. JT. All right, R.I.P.
Get that
JT.
comment
David
over there.
Dante, R.I.P. JT. It was supposed to be R.I.P. to me last month in Reddingers. Let's talk about that real quick because I beat the unbeatable. I beat the Wolfman in a casket match. I survived. I defended my 3WA Hardcore Championship in a casket match against a mystery opponent who ended up being Wolfman, and I beat him. R.I.P. to me. No, R.I.P. to the Wolfman. And now I move on to this mess with these fans bring the weapons. I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't going to use a damn thing y'all bringing. I'm going to tell you that straight up. You know what I mean? I don't want you guys to have none of this. And Nico's not going to use anything that you're bringing because I ain't going to let him. I'm going to beat him with this, with my brain, my strength, and my balls. So I'm the most ballsy champion ever. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. They call me Mr. Ballsy. That's what I'm saying. I could beat people in a casket match. I could beat people in dog collar matches. I could do everything out there. So you fans bringing the weapons ain't going to make a difference to me. Now, here's the thing, and this is why maybe I was a little harsh on a video from last week why I called Brickhouse a dumbass multiple times. Truth be told, no, he's really a dumbass.
Yes.
That's the truth. You are a dumbass. You had it your way. The original family, including the original hat guy, were all banned from ringside. Fans bring the weapons. You would have had it your way. But you couldn't just let that be, could you? No. Instead of letting it be down about the competition between me and NICCO GREY, two competitors going out, leave it all on the line out there in the ring, and whoever survives, survives. You couldn't just have that. You had your ego. Your ego just got in the way, and you had to make it about you. Oh, well, I'm going to put my career on the line. No one asked you to do that. No one asked you to. I'm going to see the power that be. I'm going to put my career on the line. And they said, yeah. You know what I mean? They said, yeah. And then you got original hat guy unbanned. What is your game here? What are you trying to prove? But I'm telling you right now, every single time, Brickhouse, that you have tried to dethrone the original family or take us out or whatever, or get revenge because you got some hard on about what I did to you almost 4 years ago when I turned on you and joined the original hat guy. You know, you can't let it go. You just can't let it go. But now I'm going to be the one to let it go because I am going to defeat NICCO GREY. All right? I am going to defeat soundly NICCO GREY without the fans' weapons help. I am going to beat him. And if I do decide to bust out some weapons and lay it on the line from these fans, then the fans, you can applaud yourselves or cry about it, whichever way you feel about it, because I know there's some people on the fence about it, that you had something to do. You were instrumental in retiring Sir Brickhouse. That's how I feel about that. Now, this might be the biggest match in my hardcore title reign, the reign of ruin. All right? But not because It's NICCO GREY, because I respect NICCO. I respect the hell out of NICCO. Believe it or not, the dude's a tough son of a bitch, and I got a taste of that last month. All right? But I don't respect Brickhouse. And that motivates me more than ever, more than anything, to put this to bed finally. To put this to bed after 3.5 years, I can get rid of Brickhouse. Oh, and not just from 3Wa, he corrected me. From all of wrestling. Like you
All of wrestling.
Like you go anywhere else. So you're not gonna go to WWE live events, is what you're saying? Like you're not gonna go to any wrestling shows at all. You're gonna turn your TV off and all that. Is that what you're saying? I only know.
Well, I think he meant performing in other places. Like obviously.
What else is he performing? Someone please. Like, is he that much of it?
I heard from some of them women he can't perform.
Wow.
You know what I mean? No, and Al.
Yes.
Trust, and I will tell the professor this too, because I know professor like, wow, blah blah blah. Let me.
Oh yeah.
Like no, seriously, I am really taking. You can see it. You can see it. How focused I'm not told a bunch of jokes like I usually do on here and all of that. Like I'm for real. This is going to be the biggest match of my career. You know what I mean? This because I need to put this to rest so I can move on finally. All right. This issue has to end. Brickhouse, I applaud you for your idiocy of making this happen and presenting me this early Christmas gift. It truly is a happy Thanksgiving. I thank Brickhouse for being a damn fool. All right. I thank Mama Brickhouse for raising a damn fool. All right. I thank the Brickhouse family for getting on Facebook trying to applaud him. Like, you got this, Brickhouse. You're a Brickhouse. Don't forget where you're from. No, bitches. I'm sending him back where he is from. I'm sending him back to y'all. I'm the gift that keeps on giving, baby. I'm wrapping up Brickhouse and giving them back to the family, have more time to spend with you, maybe his nieces and nephews, or whoever else is in that tribe of a family. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. See, Brickhouse made it bigger than me and NICCO. He made it bigger than this hardcore title.
Right.
I gotta take him out.
And that's where I got irritated. But the noise you heard earlier when you were talking was my phone was ringing, and that was, I have to acknowledge this, that Mike Bucciaroni tried to call in at that exact moment, and I told him he was too late. I told him if he wants to call in, he's got to call in at the beginning of the show, not at the end of the show. He can't follow simple directions. Therefore, I did not air his phone call.
That's fine.
Oh well,
that's fine.
No loss. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Throw a pack of bullshit at us?
Yeah, he's basically gonna tell you how what an honorable man Brickhouse is. Blah blah blah.
Sir Brickhouse.
Sir Brickhouse. Yeah, who the hell knighted him? You know, the Queen of England's dead. Who the hell knighted Sir Brickhouse?
You just want to call in. I just want to say, Brickhouse, we're all with you. We all respect you, Brickhouse. When even though Mike Bucciaroni himself, last year, was it, gave up all hope on Brickhouse. Gave up all hope. He started coming on our bandwagon. He wanted one of these shirts. He even burnt. Remember that? He burnt on video. Burnt a Brickhouse Club shirt. And now he's trying to say, oh, Brickhouse, we love you. We adore you. You're not retiring. You got this. Shut. I can't wait. I can't wait to get there tonight. I can't wait to have this match with NICCO GREY. And I can't wait to leave the building still. You're a 3Wa hardcore champion.
Which you will.
The 19th or 20th of foreverness.
Which you will.
The foreverness of this championship. And I can't wait to see the look of all you Brickhouse supporters' faces, because it's going to be like a slap.
Yeah,
across all of your faces when he has to say bye-bye. You know,
is there really that many? I can count them on one hand.
This thing with Brickhouse has gone way, way, way too long. I mean, it's gone. We thought we were through with Brickhouse when I won that cage match outside in Quakertown. We thought that was it.
And
we wouldn't have
anything. He's throwing respect back to you. Yeah. See, he respects you.
I respect NICCO. I really do. I really do. Deep down, maybe if things would have happened different, maybe he could have been a part of his family. You know what I mean? He got caught up with the wrong people like Brickhouse and stuff. You know what I mean? But I know how tough, NICCO is. I mean, I'm saying Rico.
He is one tough bastard. I'll give him that.
Yeah, NICCO's a tough bastard. He never says die. But you know, at the same time, neither do I. It literally took a man throwing me from a 20-foot high balcony through a table just to keep me down for 10.
Right.
Just to keep me down for 10.
And not just any man. We're talking Demetrius Arion.
Arion, like, come on, the dude's a freak of nature. And I survived. And I kept getting up, and it took him to throw me from the Rediger's balcony to finally put me down for at least a count of 10. You know what I mean? NICCO, I know, is just as tough. This is not by any chance going to be an easy match. It never was. Even if the stipulation stayed the same, I know I got to go all out. I know I got to go all out against this guy to keep my title. But the thing that happened is Brickhouse motivated me that much more by putting his career on the line. So now I'm going to do whatever it takes. And it'll be without the original family because he has them banned from the building. So everything that he lined up against me is going to slap Brickhouse right in the face, and it's going to taste so sweet. It's going to be one of my greatest victories. It's going to be one of our greatest victories.
Absolutely. And I just can't wait. I had this vision all day. Still the champion and waving goodbye to Brickhouse. I love it. Just to see him put out the pasture, just to see him say goodbye, oh, it just warms my heart. And NICCO, we're already celebrating.
And NICCO, I'm not celebrating.
I can't wait. I can't wait until you walk out of that building and out of 3WA for the last time, James Brickhouse. You've been a thorn in my side. You come out here with these memes, these things that I should be in the old folks home, this and that. But what have you accomplished? Nothing.
But he types these things.
Look what I've accomplished.
Shares these pictures and everything like that. And what we stood by and did nothing. We didn't post pictures of him. We didn't do anything like that. We did one quick video just calling him an idiot because he is. So we're calling a spade, and we let it be. We let him go on for days upon days upon days. Al, you've seen it.
Yep.
Days upon days. My phone is blowing up with a notification I'm tagged in something. And from Brickhouse. What is he adding to NICCO GREY? What is he? Is he even trying to motivate NICCO GREY at this point? No, he's just doing his dumb memes. And I'm telling you, this will be the last meme that you will see is my hand raised in victory as he is exiting the building, stage left.
Hey, the original family, we ended the Brickhouse Club some time ago. Now we're ending Brickhouse himself.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful.
And NICCO, I want to say this to you too, since I got your attention. Not personal, it's just business. All right? But I am going to help you out in this business by getting rid of that cancer of a manager that you currently have. So you don't have to worry about him anymore. Then you can focus on your own career, work your way back up the ranks, and maybe you and I will do battle over this again with different circumstances. But for you tonight, I'm sorry. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to survive and to take out my old pal Brickhouse once and for all.
Fans, some great wrestling action tonight at the QMART. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Tickets available at the door for $20. Get you in at the QMART. You don't want to miss it. This is the last show, the last 3WA show of 2022. They won't be back at the QMART till January. So you want to get your tickets. You want to see this big event featuring NICCO GREY taking on the ruiner of it all, the hardcore champion JT Cage and the original Hat Guy. And that we've said it all, gentlemen.
Yeah, we damn sure did. And now you know what's great about this, the Big Al Boski. You know what's so good about this? What makes this episode of the pre-show here on the Around the Turnbuckle that much more special?
What's that?
In these closing moments of the show, this will be the last time we have to mention Brickhouse as an active performer. From now on, after this show, we'll be talking about him in past tense.
He's going to be on the other side of that window with his nose pressed against it, looking to see what he can see.
We can do this show in peace. We can do, you and I, we don't even need the professor. Retire him too. You and I can do this show together with the original Hat Guy by our side and do this show. We don't have to worry about a Brickhouse anymore. You know, we could do this blood pressure free.
It'd be the first time I've ever managed a commentator.
I love it. I'm all about it. All right, gentlemen. We'll see you tonight
Maybe.
at Quakertown. What's that?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I know. You always throw that maybe in there. Thanks. We'll see everybody tonight at Quakertown. You don't want to miss it. I'll be there. The professor will be there. And those guys will be there. And we'll all be there. Come on down to Quakertown, 6 o'clock at the QMART. We'll see you.
Yes.
We'll see you there.
Bye-bye.
Final show is.
You think you know me?